So ground.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think Ozzy Sister is gonna work very well. So who else do you think we could get?
Maybe 180. Like
I don't think he'd be
who else?
very good.
He did want to kind of do the editing, but yeah.
He's not
Maybe
taking my
Maybe
job.
Jade. Maybe Jade.
The day he
Maybe Jade
takes
will
my
work.
job, and the day I take his soul. Maybe
Ah, okay,
JD
okay, okay.
actually. True.
Yeah,
He's
maybe Jade.
probably busy.
Yeah. Uh, then who else could be the third member of the Oddities podcast?
Hey guys, what's going on?
You fucking what? How?
What the
How?
Yeah, I'm back. You want to know how? It's thanks to the sponsor, the non-legitimate sponsor of today's podcast episode, tonight's,
No, it's
whatever's
literally
podcast episode.
legitimate. It's totally legitimate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're right. What am I talking
the
about?
very
What I'm
legitimate
talking
sponsor?
about is today's sponsor, fake grass, artificial grass. It is the best thing I've ever seen. Real grass is annoying. It grows, you have to pour water on it, it needs to be maintained, but with artificial grass, all that hassle gone.
So how does this grass work?
So basically, you buy it in chunks and you place it in a perfectly uprooted area. Shit.
Holy crap, guys! It's just like Minecraft. Oh.
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard each time you buy it, it
Yes,
gets
this is very real stuff.
and guess what? The creators of the creators of fake grass also include fake sun and
artificial
artificial
sun.
fuck.
Simulate your perfect world with artificial grass today.
Put the
Buy
discount
it.
code Oddities Podcast into the for 0% off.
buy
What
Zero
a
percent.
deal!
That's the best.
buy artificial grass, cause your grass is ass.
The
Artificial
Anyways,
grass, not a
grass
legitimate
ass.
sponsor. Sponsor any attempt. MCU slash find these consumers may result in being scammed. We are not responsible for any failure to notice and counter slash whatever fake grass.
Anyways, welcome to the Oddities Podcast. I'm your host, Ground40015, with my co-hosts, Foxy Blue Moon,
you are
and
not the
and
you are not the frickin'
no, wait, oh yeah, I was supposed to kill you this episode. Shit. God damn it, I forgot.
are you
Anyways,
are you
don't
testing
worry
me?
about it.
I still have my gun on me.
Yeah, but look, but you saw
What about
how it worked
instead of
last
killing
time.
each other, we make a podcast episode?
God damn it, yeah, you're right.
Holy crap!
Anyways,
How didn't I
welcome
think
to
of that? I'm like the
Hey,
smartest
hey, hey,
person on
hey,
this
hey!
podcast.
Aren't I the funny announcer, man?
True, but like you barely just came back to life somehow.
Okay. You want an explanation? I'll give you an explanation. So
Okay, give us your
yeah,
explanation.
like I'm not actually the original Kaden. It's like a Rick and Morty scenario, I think.
What the?
There's
Okay,
multiple versions of me, just like there are multiple versions of you. Don't you guys remember you rented a fucking cloning chamber just in case one of us were killed off?
what the
Hence
fuck?
rented.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm the one who paid for that expense.
Oh my god.
I didn't expect it to be still active.
Anyways,
I
your
committed
mama.
tax evasion last year.
So let's explain the topics that we're going to be covering this in this podcast episode. Anyways, welcome back to the Oddities podcast. It has been it's been technically speaking, it's been 4 months since we recorded the last one. Yeah, that's all I
Couple
have to
days
say.
since like maybe a couple weeks since we released episode 9.
Finally, after 4 months.
I thought it was like 2-3 months. Who
Oh no,
knows?
it was 4 months. The 2 to 3 months was an earlier episode.
Yes.
So how about the first topic of the and of course we're celebrating the 10th episode of the Oddities podcast, and that we actually have made it to 2022 somehow.
We're still
So
alive, mostly.
so the question is, what are some of the thumbnail what are some of the stories behind the thumbnails that have been exclusively made for the series for some fucking reason for the series of Oddities podcast? Yep, that is some
To do
very
that,
good
we need to
backstory.
go back to 2021. Back when.
We used
Wait.
to actually have passion for this podcast.
Oh, come on. I think we still have passion. Totally.
Yeah, but that passion is always unrealized when we don't have any motivation. So basically, the first thumbnail we got was made by Ozzy,
Yes,
the man who's made
I
the
wanted a
first
scene of
thumbnail.
chaos, and what better thing to do than yell at each other, like we're doing sometimes.
Sometimes, definitely. Um.
That's for him to wake
So
up.
yes, he made that. He made the scene of chaos,
Which
which
was Ground holding a book about why Big Chungus is funny because that was
and
his
I
thing
still
at the
believe
time.
that, and I still believe that
I
Big
don't
Chungus is
think you
funny.
do. Didn't at one
Liar.
point you deny Big Chungus's
No,
funniness?
you're lie. He's lying, guys.
I'm
I
lie.
promise.
I'm lie.
Yes, you are lying.
You're the liar here,
Anyways,
Ground. Admit it, you're
sure.
unfaithful.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. No.
Yo, he's unfaithful to his boyfriend?
You know what? I should just
Someone
go
who
kill
has a
myself
boyfriend,
now.
that is a no-go, darling.
Wait, you what?
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 Excuse me, what?
I don't know what you're talking about. Say anything.
All right. Anyways, yeah, the first episode was, it was a
Complete and
technically
utter disaster.
successful. Yes, and then
But it
episode
was
two
a
was
great
oh okay.
disaster, which, like movies, needed to inherit a sequel. Something that Megamind didn't get,
I
which
thought
is kind of
Megamind
Not
sad.
yet, at least.
didn't I get a
I
sequel?
doubt it
Have you
will,
not?
but does it really need a sequel?
Have you not checked Twitter? Illumination has been literally teasing
I
Megamind
have
2. Like,
not. I barely use Twitter.
oh yeah, that's something that's been happening to me lately. Is that I have a Twitter account now. Go follow it at
Hey, no, we aren't
twitter.com.
plugging Twitters here.
Anyways, yes, I know
No,
we're not
it's
plugging Twitter.
it's in the description. I'm pretty sure it will
Let's
be.
hope.
Just go follow it. I guess. I
Just
don't know
go
if
just
you have.
go with it. If he doesn't put it in the description, yeah, don't expect Fox to come back to the podcast next episode.
Okay, I'm not gonna put it in
No,
the
no, 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 no.
description just because
Fuck!
just
Oh
because
Oh,
dang, he doesn't
God.
want to be in the podcast anymore. Let's
yeah,
go.
I want to be saved from this heckhole.
Come on. I think
I
Fox is
guess
a great member of the podcast, even if he does barely anything
I do more
and
than
might
you
as well
though.
not exist sometimes. I think he's a great member of the podcast.
I'm sorry, but I do more than you do.
What? You do
I
more than
can't.
me?
Yeah.
He
I mean,
technically
I
okay.
edit. I
Fox,
edit.
do not undermine his intellect
One
to
second. One
make the
second.
Oddities podcast
Okay.
layout.
I just need to make my say my piece. First off, all you do
So
is the
then,
thumbnails, and
episode 2. What was the episode 2 thumbnail? Remind me.
wait. Just let
Oh,
me finish
episode 2
my.
thumbnail. Fox was tired in the background, and then I think it was the Rule 34 episode.
Oh, yeah, it was the Rule 34 episode. I think I changed it. Changed.
A
So,
little,
like,
a
oh, yeah,
teensy
like,
bit.
a meme I did was, like, a little poke of fun at I inserted a fucking body pillow of my fucking waifu, because who doesn't have a waifu when they watch anime? But yeah, I changed it for Hatsune Miku because the meme at the time was that I was basically a fucking Vocaloid, a
He
robot. I am,
do not believe his lies. He is still a fucking Vocaloid and a robot.
and
Anyways, continue.
apparently I had a relationship with Hatsune Miku, which is also a
Oh,
lie.
no, he's lying.
That's a
I do
lie.
not
He
have
did
a
have a
relationship with
relationship.
Hatsune Miku,
That's
and
that's a lie. They left.
she is an absolute whore, heartbreaker, fucking cheater. Literally everything under the sun. That that video of Miku masturbating, that just perfectly emphasizes why I hate her.
Damn, guys, I can't believe he looks at porn. Anyways, let's continue on
So
to
then
episode 3.
episode 3. This was our first collaboration, and a shitty one it was.
It was
With
the
our,
worst collaboration we've ever done.
but hey, it was a start.
It
Yeah,
was the
that
start
probably
to
set the
probably one of
record
the
for
best.
most time we spent and sitting there silently trying to think of what to say while playing Payday 2
And I was dead most of the episode.
because he couldn't play Payday 2.
As I was dead, or I was like trying to speak to them while they were playing Payday 2. But episode
But because
3's
he did not have
design
Payday,
inspiration. Oh,
it was,
sorry,
it was
go ahead.
it was it was purely Payday 2 because that was 180's thing, or what I knew him for, Paycheck 2. I don't remember why or how, but I remember um like I was just, I think I might have had like something in my status at the time
Uh,
because Discord statuses, everyone knows Discord, the thing we use to record these podcasts. The oddities the
yeah,
Magic Exchange Oddities Discord server where we usually record these live,
yep.
except for today.
Today we decided not to because literally no one's awake, so it wouldn't be a waste of time.
Angle, what time is it? Yeah, it's 5:59. 5:59. Anyway,
Yeah,
so the inspiration was Payday 2. I literally just slapped Payday 2 masks on all the characters because, and the basis was what masks do we use in Payday 2? And considering Ground didn't have any, I just slapped the Dallas mask on him because
which
that
is
was,
really funny because the Dallas mask also is a clown mask.
it had the fucking American flag printed on it.
Which has been for some reason I think Kadan just had like a spark of inspiration to make it so then Ground had a nose.
Yeah, that was also a thing. Like I gave you a clown nose.
Which is now the one of the big things that G Unit and Web decided. Yep, that's something to make fun of. Yeah, real.
Honk honk.
So, and also, episode 3's thumbnail was of course based on episode 1 instead of episode 2. For some reason, I don't remember why.
Like I just defaulted to using episode 1's thumbnail constantly because that again was just the default.
Uh so then we had episode 4's thumbnail, which is probably the most creative out of the Aussie thumbnails. I'm sorry, but it was just a bunch of basically pile of files on the table, and we were all looking
An
through the files.
attempt to talk about something that, yeah, looking
That was
back on
more
now is,
related to MSO.
yeah,
But
magically
of
strange
course,
oddity, something we will never touch base on again.
I mean, until
which you
it
kind of hope we do,
releases.
but that's
Until
why
it's an
that's it.
actual show, we're just gonna ignore its existence, right, guys?
For now, yes.
Mm.
But
Episode
of course, the
5.
light from episode 4 later on became what was to be the light that would appear in every single other episode after episode 8, which is
Now,
basically the light. There's just a light.
episode
Anyways,
5
continue.
was the odd case thumbnail, wasn't it? Like the really bad one that you drew, Ground.
I drew it a long time ago when I wanted to remake the episode 1 thumbnail. It was apparently not very good, and so I beat Ozzy's ass in making thumbnails.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare
Episode eight's thumbnail looks a lot better than episode 7's. I'm
His
not
point's
even gonna
kind of
lie. I'm
fair.
sorry.
you?
He has a point
You know,
there.
so
Speaking of episode 5, I'm pretty sure that was the one we talked about. We did karaoke. Am I
yeah, we
correct?
did karaoke in that one, but we also were fucking pissed off for some reason.
Wait, we were?
Yeah, we were
Never
pissed
getting
off in that
sleep
one. Like
some
everyone
days.
was at least it was me, and I think Fox probably was also pissed off.
I just get
Episode
really good sleep.
7, I
Six.
just went
uh,
fuck.
Oh wait,
Oh,
episode 6.
wait.
We're forgetting episode 6.
Oh, yeah.
The first actual good collaboration episode, which is probably going to continue
Jay.
being a trend. Yes, the one we've mentioned in the beginning. Jade is
The,
it was
the
a
demon that does not leave us alone.
um
She is almighty, and many will fear her wrath. I don't, but you two, one of you is a snitch. Because I remember we were debating on the podcast episodes, and we made tier lists. I only put episode 6 in an A tier. I literally put no podcast episode in an S tier. One of you snitched. I swear. Because a couple minutes later, got a message from Jay. Hey, asking me why I thought episode 6 was in an S tier.
We,
what
we,
the
we literally,
Fox?
no, we literally told you. She has almighty hearing.
Oh yeah,
Almighty
it wasn't
hearing my
us.
ass.
No, she has almighty
Almighty
hearing, man.
hearing my ass.
She is the ultimate she is the ultimate girl,
Oh,
guys.
okay, I think that's a bit far, but okay.
Okay. And in that thumbnail, everyone was wearing a Ushanka. That was about it, really. Uh,
Because funny,
except
funny, she can speak Russian. I mean, that's kind of hot in
and
my eyes. I like a girl
what?
who can speak
I like
Slavic
a girl who
slang
can speak
in my
French.
ears. Draw me like your French girls.
I'm gonna be
Draw
speak.
me like your French girls.
I'm gonna learn how to speak Japanese and maybe German.
German.
I want to learn how to speak
Fischwagen
French.
7. Fischwagen!
'Cause
I should really learn.
then I could probably get an actual girlfriend. Who knows?
Probably not.
Brown
Bro,
getting
I'm learning.
bitches?
Yeah, I guess.
I
No
mean, I
Okay.
have.
bitches?
So I mean, I don't know.
So episode 6 obviously had a model that represented Jade, which was a trend that's gonna be that would continue on to episode 9, which was the last episode we had. Let's continue on to episode 7.
I just went all out on ship posting. What did we do that episode? Like I know we had like some
That
skits.
episode, yeah, it
We
was
did
basically
some
just us making
skits.
skits. That was basically it.
It was purely schizophrenia medication or lack of schizophrenia medication.
I think that's
I'm trying
actually
to
the
recite.
opening. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that was the schizophrenia. Like we just kept on making skits for that episode. I wish we could do that again, but it's a new idea that's been used. So
It's a used idea. It's expired. We opened it
uh,
and we forgot to seal it when we put it in the fridge.
episode 7's thumbnail so far is the thumbnail that's been the last Aussie thumbnail. Although
We each had a gander at doing an episode 8 thumbnail, and Ground just managed to outdo me. I tried to put up a fight, but I ended up having to concede.
At some point, I'm gonna make one of the
yeah,
best thumbnails ever, which is gonna be 3D fully, and like
I don't
completely.
think
Uh,
if you can make a good
I'm gonna
3D
create the
model,
podcast thumbnail in Gmod.
No,
if
I'm
you
gonna do
can
it in
do that,
Blender. Blender with its
if
most realistic source.
I'm not even sure I
if
know
you're
how to.
able to make a ground model in Blender, I'll let you make the next let you make the next
Why does it
episode
specifically have
thumbnail
to be a
set.
ground model?
I just
Yeah,
started
because
learning.
ground is the simplest one out of the three.
Yeah.
Sir, I literally just started learning. So it's gonna be a while.
Yeah,
Give
no,
the
like
man some
I
time.
know. I'm just saying.
Give me some
Like if you can make it
time.
at, I'll just no. I'm giving you time. It's just like if you show
Just
a
no.
ground model that
As soon as you
okay, go
can
ahead.
make three, as long as you can make a simple ground model, you could literally just use a Sonic.exe model for me.
And then it's pretty easy to find an anime boy model for Foxy Bloomin himself.
I'm literally modeling the whole thing myself.
Why?
Because I think it
It's
makes
easier
sense.
to just get stock assets for the rest of them.
I think
Stock
it looks cool,
assets.
and then I
You
can.
probably get stock assets for a lot of things. That could be something we do at first. We just like fancy up some fucking like Gmod models. We've got a fucking FNAF puppet for ground.
Yeah. So episode 7 was the Ground's mouth was stretched. I forgot
Unplugged
what
my
happened to
headset.
Fadan in that one.
Guys, I
Uh,
unplugged my headset.
Wait, episode.
awesome.
It was episode 8 we were
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
guys.
No, I'm talking about episode 7 still.
Oh,
I'm not.
yeah.
Like
I,
I'm just explaining the
Aiden's head was
details.
squished,
Hmm.
and Fox
Oh
had
yeah.
like one of those snappy things they use in films.
I think it was the reference how there was the second take of episode 7, I think.
Yeah, it literally says take 2 on it. Take 2.
So anyway, so that's basically all for episode 7.
Top
Episode
10.
eight was
What
the
was
first episode made by me, and first episode thumbnail made by me. It has to be one of from the episode 7 to episode 8 is a huge dramatic shift. Like that's probably the most jarring thumbnail I've ever created. Like jarring thumbnail comparisons I've ever seen. It's just episode 7 to 8. So basically, Ground lost his nose for episode 8's thumbnail because it was a serious episode. It was It was probably the weirdest gag I've ever done.
so? Episode 8 was generally just a bit.
It was very dramatic.
It just exhale, just an exhale.
Episode 8 was all right. It wasn't horrible. It was all right. It was definitely better than episode 1 and 2. Its thumbnail is pretty cool.
Yes, but the subject was a bit very
And then
odd thing to
my
do.
art my modeling experience had to go straight into making the collab episode thumbnail,
My sister, who killed
which
me,
was and then your sister didn't ever give me any model specifications, so I literally
just
I made a
they really.
shadow Ozzy right behind him, and had a red glowing guy. That was it. That was all Ozzy's sister got.
But hey, she killed me and literally just took over for me for the entire episode.
Yeah. And also Ground carried the sex note and got his nose back, which is awesome. He got the sex note.
Sex note.
It was all.
He's too
I know.
powerful.
I
He's too
really want to
dangerous to
see.
get alive.
I really want to see how you would do, how you would do with the new assets that I've been making for the new thumbnails, Ozzy.
We're gonna try and remake it. Like I'm just gonna try and like from the ground up, try to create a model for him, and then I'm gonna
Gotcha.
kill him off and replace him with the new face of
E-
Australian man.
episode 11 to episode 12 is sort of like that.
We will talk about those later when we get to those episodes.
Oh yeah, we haven't really. I'd like to talk about those episodes, but of course
Those episodes
those
don't
spin-offs
even
aren't out yet.
exist yet.
Oh yeah, and
Yep.
guys, you know all of those videos we made at the start talking about MSO? Yeah, none of that's canon anymore. Forget everything you've heard.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we're rewriting the
Well, actually,
entirety of the MSO story. Sort
they
of.
speak French. They speak French.
What?
Yes.
They're literally relying on me to write this first bit, and of course, I have literally no
I'll
motivation.
tr- I'll try to help with it, but like I don't remember anything.
I was not a
I don't
part of
remember.
the creation of this.
I seem to be the only one who's retained any knowledge from English classes. That or I have different English classes, which makes more sense considering I live in the Australian education system and they live in the American education system.
Yeah.
I have to say, I know nothing about the part we're talking about. So, also, I already gave some
Okay.
tips and contributed. So yeah, so either
And
you
of
guys should
course,
help or something. I don't know.
let's talk about the episode 10, the episode 10 thumbnail, the one on the episode we are on right now. Episode 10
Present.
was created using drawings. That is it. That is all. And then you, of course, you have Ozzy hidden under the table. Ozzy's corpse, you could say.
Literally just hid me under the table. That's it. You couldn't even be bothered to throw my old body out, really. You guys are
Well,
so
yeah. Well,
inconsiderate. Here, I'm gonna go take it out. You two do something. I don't know.
Yo, wanna do
okay.
some cooking?
Yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let me just put
Oh,
some
oh
on the
shit.
table.
Hide it, hide it, hide it,
Be
hide
back
it.
in a minute.
Hide it, hide it.
Okay.
Okay, 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 okay. Just dies, explodes. C4.
Yeah, I inhaled it all.
God damn it, Fox. I thought you were gonna share it. God.
You told me to hide it.
So you hide it in your nose?
Yes, he would the pig to chuck there.
He's gonna
Oh,
come
and there's
back and
bloody
ask.
blood stains.
Just act natural. Just act natural.
Jesus, how clean did you make the kill?
It wasn't really us who killed you. It was actually your sister who snapped your neck.
Oh, oh, that doesn't explain why there's so much blood then. How
You
long's
did
it
get
been
shot in
there?
you did get shot in the shoulders. I think.
How long's the
I
body
know we
been
didn't
there?
shoot.
Like a month.
4 months.
Oh, yeah.
Gross. Stinks in here.
Well, it's not our fault that we didn't know you would come back.
You didn't at least think to clean it up for whoever would be sitting there that would replace
Yeah,
me?
we would have gotten the application for we would have asked them first and then we would have cleaned it up. Duh. You didn't give us any time.
Clearly, clearly.
So, anyways, how about we talk about our ideas of the future of the podcast? So each of our individual ideas.
Futures
Which
of the
I
podcast.
It's
I'm
either gonna be
thinking.
burning in hell or it's gonna get too big for its britches. In all honesty.
I
It's either gonna
think
burn in
we
okay.
abandon the podcast concept of the oddities.
I
We
agree.
try something different, like gaming, or
I mean, we could play a rec room, I guess.
Yeah, but I decided to delete work from.
you decided to delete Rec Room.
Yeah, what else am I supposed to do with it?
Play it. Like what you can do is it's like VR Roblox in a way.
Yeah, but I'd much rather play normal Roblox or literally just any other video game that I have on my phone. My idea of what's gonna happen to the Oddities podcast is either we're gonna go supremely far with it to the point where our thumbnails don't even look like how they did in the beginning, or it's gonna be we've all just become enemies of each other.
Oh yeah,
So
guys.
it's either going to evolve with us, or it's just going to be left in a sort of rut. You're saying
Yes.
I have to say, I'm only gonna make one 3D because that's gonna take a lot of work.
black ass slacker.
You can make like actual just models, Fox. Like you can make the models and then you can just use those 3 times, like throughout its course. You don't have to do what I did, which was basically make it so then every single thumbnail had a different model for some reason.
Snapfish.
So yeah, no episode. Episode 10 is pretty epic, but who knows? Who knows where we're gonna go from this episode to the
Who knows?
future? And Fox, what's your idea? What ideas do you have for the future of the podcast?
I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers work well with fries.
Dang, I
Why
thought
are
I
you
was
so
gonna say
quiet?
hamburgers and cheeseburgers and Big Macs and Whoppers. But also, he had the idea of making it so then in the future, someday in the future, we were gonna he was gonna get a house, and
In New
basically
Orleans?
no, probably in Las Vegas or maybe in
Uh,
Japan.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of being in a house in New Orleans.
Why?
Why?
Because we could call it the Rising Sun. Why else?
I was gonna call it like the
Dude,
Oddity House.
I really want to kill him again.
No. I'll be back the next episode.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
he'll come back, but even like 10 times more annoying.
I always come back.
Oh frick, he's
Oh my
playing
gosh, he's
again.
just like, oh my gosh, guys, he's FNAF the security breach Springtrap.
FNAF security breach Springtrap? Fuck. I don't want to be
Yeah,
Peepaw Willie.
the more times you come back, the less screen time you get.
I don't know.
The
He
more
got
time.
equal amounts of. Actually, you're kind of onto something because, like, so FNAF 3, he showed up for nights 3 till 5. I mean,
No, it was 2 till
2 till
5, and then
5. And then in FNAF 6, he showed up from nights 3 till 5.
now in FNAF
And now
Security
he
Breach
only
2.
shows up at, like, the very end of the game in Security Breach. For, like, one final
Yeah,
sequence.
unless you count Vanny as him, which still doesn't
Well,
help.
Vanny is her own separate entity, sort of.
Yeah, but she got the
It's
like glitch trap in her or whatever.
Yeah, but is she really infected with the mind goblin?
Anyways, back to the idea that that Fox was telling us. Yeah, let's just move on.
Vanessa do be kind of dummy thick though. I wouldn't
Kill
mind.
yourself now. I can't
Down
believe he
bad.
wants to.
Nah.
I can't believe he wants to fuck a video game character. Oh wait,
There's a lot of things
he is a robot though. It makes sense.
about to mod myself. Got to
Oh no.
into
No.
FNAF security breach. Adult adult Gregory model. He's taller. Like the camera's just set at a higher
He is
position.
as
That's it.
a doll Gregory model. It's literally replaces Glam Rock Freddy.
Me doing a mom model.
Wait, what? That would be weird. Titanfall
you
mod.
are you
Well,
are you a
Titanfall mod
titan.
for
Oh,
Freddy. Gregory,
that's
hop
awesome.
in. Ready for Titanfall.
So, anyways, back to the idea that Fox gave us before this episode even started. So basically, he was gonna get like a house. He was gonna He was gonna make it so then there was the Oddities podcast thumbnail scene, and we were gonna all cosplay as our characters. And for
But
Kadan's
better
case,
idea, if we want to do the whole dress up thing, we meet in a fucking convention or something.
No, I want my house
that's
to
what
be
we're
near
that's
the convention,
yeah, exactly,
so we can just stop over there.
exactly. Like we could just get up and go if we after the
The
thumbnail
Oddities
after the thumbnail's
podcast
made.
are live in fucking Comic Con 2026.
Yeah, no,
That's
not
never gonna
2026. It would actually be more like 2077.
2077. Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Wake the
We've
fuck up,
got a
samurai.
bird. We gotta
We've got a
smoke
city
some
sitting
joint.
of we've got a we've got a Comic Con to burn.
Wake the fuck up, ground. We've got a
We've
Comic Con to visit.
we've got a we've got a Comic Con to visit.
I say we
Wake the
start.
fuck up. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've got a fan base to we got a fan base to disappoint.
Then I just stand up with
Yeah.
a frickin' katana because definitely funny samurai.
Sword
gear.
fighting with my penis like I'm in a fucking dojo.
Oh
Kill yourself. Nope. Okay. Now, moving on to the final thing that we have listed down on the ideas.
Do you think you can say that on on camera?
YouTube
On YouTube?
on on
Yeah.
on camera,
Yeah,
like
duh. We've done it
you,
before.
your own.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Clip me again like you do on Twitch?
Yo. Anyways, let's talk about
Man,
Scratch
Fox, just play one of those
development.
on screen right now. Just like pause the fucking podcast and just play one of the fucking clips right just like right now. Like that'd be fucking hilarious.
yeah, like three,
Yeah.
2, 1.
My asshole is very widely spread open. I know what I'm gonna be taking. I just need to prepare, and I can't risk contracting because I know if I slip up now, I'm gonna be absolutely railed, and it's gonna hurt. Fox, if you clip that, you're gonna.
Okay, what do you
Balls!
guys think about that? So yeah.
Hilarious.
Anyways,
Honestly, I
talking
love
it,
it when I say homosexual shit.
Okay, let's get down to business of talking about Scratch development, shish, if any, and what the hell we've been doing for the past 4 months.
Okay, so let's
Because
start.
bas-
Because
Okay, I think the most
yeah.
major thing we can all agree on is masturbation.
no.
Fucking what? What's wrong?
Yo, wanna take these LSDs?
Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, sure, bro. Let's just take a
Yo,
little.
shit, this shit tripping.
Oh, I think I'm tripping up.
That's some neat trick. That's sense of
So,
yours.
so yeah, Fox, go ahead. Talk about talk about what you've been doing for the past 4 months.
Nothing.
Okay,
Being
thanks for your
stationary.
contributions.
Yep, that's all. I've literally done nothing.
You have been doing something actually.
What?
You've been talking to people. That is all. That is all.
Has he at least
No
been
expert.
getting some bitches?
No, he's just been talking to people on the internet.
Ouch.
I mean, I
Well,
can.
unlike
I just
you,
don't feel
I
like
have
doing
been
that.
getting a job.
And
I've been trying. Okay, leave me alone.
It's
of
okay.
course, Ozzy, do you have have you been working on anything on Scratch lately?
Um, uh, I can't think of anything. Uh, I'm really not getting the motivation to do anything on Scratch.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm feeling like abandoning it.
You should, if you abandon it, I'm gonna literally try to bring you back to life.
He's literally just gonna find my password and he's gonna take over. And he's gonna take over, and now he's gonna be balancing out two different
Find your
scratching.
password, aka asking you for your password, please.
Okay, here you go.
Ding 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 ding.
You know
Oh
that was.
Jesus Christ,
I'm gonna.
that's a long ass password.
I'm gonna edit a beep over that, like a just long.
There's even more. Okay, that's gonna make it really funny, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what I've been doing is either Burnout Forever or the Oddities podcast in a nutshell. Well, you can go check it out at sketch.mit.edu/project slash.
But
Yeah.
alternatively, what if we went beyond Scratch? YouTube.
Yeah,
I,
it's not gonna
I'm,
work out for a while.
Yeah, we should do
well, I'm
something
trying, which is
like
why I'm currently editing a compilation of funny moments of playing video games.
I've been literally just making Scratch projects for the past like at this point at this point about 6 years. No, at this point about like 4 years.
Yeah, I'm too
Actually,
lazy to
sorry.
do anything.
Yeah, I'm the one who's going on 5 years now. Eh.
I'm literally just I've also been working on 3 years of stupider, but I don't think I'm gonna get it
5 years of what the hell have I been doing?
well,
I
once I get
literally
done with
did something like
3 years.
this 2 projects ago, but now I'm doing it again.
once I get done with 3 years of Stupider, I'm gonna just if I do have a 4 years project, it's gonna be just a collage of what I've been doing for the
Maybe
past
wait
four
for a
years.
bigger milestone. Like, don't do a yearly thing. You're
It's
gonna
not
end up
really a
not
yearly
finding
thing. It's just like it's just an art thing. Like I'm just doing a collage, just a collage of every single series put into one
Belash
image.
brand.
Like basically like every single ground thing that's happened for the past 4 years put into one image, making it
So,
an artistic
Valentine's
feel.
Day, that's coming up. Uh,
I don't really care. I'm gonna stay as a single Pringle for the rest of my life. It
yeah,
seems.
we're all lonely.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have been asked like out other
Oh wait,
days or
I on
twice, so
talk
yeah.
about Scratch projects. I've been working on the thumbnails in a Scratch project. Coincidence? I think not.
What goes around comes around, just like the blades on my chainsaw.
And I could probably talk about how since Scratch already has the model publicly released for I could probably talk about the episode 11 Aussie model that I
He's
created.
going.
Wait,
He's.
I'm gonna
So
buy
there was a meme. It all
What?
started while we were role playing. There was a
Yeah,
meme where I got turned human,
into a femboy,
basically.
into a
I got
femboy.
turned into
Yeah,
a femboy boy, put in a maid outfit, and sold off as a
it was
slave.
it was awesome. Well, no,
It was a
so
nice
basically
arc.
it was a progression sort of thing. Like it was like, oh yeah, they were trying to sell him just by himself. It didn't work out. So they
They need
sold
to.
him as a
They need
femboy.
to. They need to update him.
So they literally replaced all of his body part with femboy parts real,
Real.
and then they sent him out in the maid dress, and he actually got bought, and it was horrifying afterwards.
I almost got introduced to sex. Gross.
Yeah, we don't want
Women.
that.
Women. Ugh.
I f- yeah. So hmm,
I would
what else
get
could we
cancelled
talk
for that. Good thing I don't actively use Twitter.
And so basically after that we did make a bunch of like haiku versions of it, like the description, and that's what I used to base a model off of after Fox and many others and were telling me no, you need to make it so the femboy model is real. So I had so that's what I created and it was all right. It wasn't terrible. It was all right, I guess.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be terrible because it isn't put on something that can be torn like paper.
Yeah.
I hate you.
And somehow I've actually been able to just
A lot of people hate me, Fox. It's nothing new.
nice.
Shit ain't new to
So
me.
I've been trying this new thing out on Scratch where basically I round out the shoulder nodes, making it so then the actual model is more flexible, like the and posability. Like I've only been doing that recently, with the realistic ground model and the femboy Aussie model, but still, like it's a thing I'm actually starting to enjoy about those new models is that as how
Sideways
posable they are.
profile.
Sideways profile.
Sideways profile.
I haven't been able to make a model for a sideways profile and for a ground or anything that looks actually good.
What's been catching everyone's fancy lately? Like, has there been what's been inspiring us, you guys, lately? Like, has there been like
Uh,
a show, a game, a movie,
Probably not.
I've been playing a lot of
encounter?
old Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of old Pokemon lately. It's
Yeah,
just because
yeah.
it's because it's old. That's all.
Old Pokemon. I am going to binge.
It's not
Have
even
you
the
guys?
series. Like, okay,
What?
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 It's not even the series. It's like I just play the old Pokemon games.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Pikachu
A
and
lot of people talk about out their hype with that, but my initial introduction to Pokemon was like these one episode small DVDs, and I think it specifically like took place around it was the bitch with the Torchic. Like
Unova?
Oh, oh, I frick, I got mixed up with the game.
No, it's not Unova, it's Hoenn,
May,
sorry. Like,
Icon.
yeah.
Was it? I completely forgot. I'm getting
I
mixed
think
up.
it was May.
it was May, wasn't it? It was May. And like and the intro for that one was like this is a kid from Pallet Town with a brand new world to see. You don't know what's ahead, but get the best of me. Some other shit like that.
Zam.
Zam, she's what?
She's
She's in the back room.
700. She's 700?
Oh
Lol,
no.
he's an
Damn.
anime, totally.
I hate that Lolly's an animator like 1,000 years old. It's horrible.
But it makes sense in the lore of Dragon Maid, yada yada yada. Piss sticks. Might
Makes
get my
sense in
knicks in a twist.
your mom.
Anyways, uh, how would we conclude this episode? Because we've talked about
Well,
what
have
we've
you guys
done.
seen Encanto?
No,
I have. Also, why we already talked about how to end this episode? It's only been like 20 minutes at most.
it's
Aw,
already
he
been
has not
it's only
been
been 20
like
minutes, and we've gone through all of our ideas that we planned.
Yeah, no,
We've
actually
planned through.
47 minutes so
this is
far.
the perfect length for a podcast. I have no idea what you mean.
It
A
is the
normal length
perfect.
for our podcast is usually an hour 30.
Yeah, yeah, some other shit. What if we be rebellious this year? What if we make it a 20-minute long podcast episode? You know what I
I think that
think?
is.
Also, on our
We've done a
podcast,
Fingers.
57-minute. We've done a 57-minute podcast episode before.
Put a finger to the man. Let's make it 23 minutes long.
it's alright, Papa.
Anything exceeding that, even by a second, it gets cut off.
Why? I don't feel like doing that.
Let's not do that.
Anyway,
Okay.
we should talk about a funny night game.
Knife game.
Night,
Knife game?
night.
Oh, night game. Okay.
You mean the
Is it
oh, I
this
have
one?
all my fingers. Knife goes chop
I'm
chop chop.
checking.
If I miss the
I'm
spaces
checking
in
all the
between, my
episodes.
fingers will
Which
come off.
episode was the
And
one
if I hit
with
my
only
fingers,
57
blood will
minutes?
soon come out.
No,
But
no.
all the same, I play this game
No,
because
stop,
that's what
stop,
it's all
stop.
about.
Oh, they meant dumb flex. And the phone. Yeah,
Oh, dumb fucks. Okay.
that's what I was talking about. How about we talk about that? That's
Yeah.
more interesting.
All right. All right. So let's try to explain dumb fucks, but real.
Do we really need to
So
explain dumb fucks?
I don't
it's
know.
better than
It,
explaining. It's better than explaining the MSO, and also it's
it's
the
our
most
it's our
straightforward thing we've
boredom
done.
RP when we want to RP, like that's just something we go to.
Yeah, then it's just we haven't done it for a while.
It's medieval shit. Why do we talk about our RPs? It's like it's not
That's our
like
main
people.
gimmick for this freaking podcast.
Yeah.
I say we abandon those gimmicks. I say we take cyanide capsules. I say we end it all here.
I mean, I'm
No,
down. Oh wait, okay, never mind, never mind, never mind.
why are you down with that, Fox? Are you suicidal? You always said you were the mellow one before we even started.
Yeah, no, I am mellow, but I'm down for everything
You're
besides mellow
you're
about that.
mellow. You're mellow, so you're gonna kill yourself with cyanide capsules.
You're
Gotcha.
known for being the most quiet fucking person on the podcast, or sometimes even unhearable.
I freaking okay. So I was in my class, okay, and I had my guitar, and I was sitting like in the corner, and I was walking around with my guitar, and some guy was like, "Yo, nice guitar," and like with my guitar case, it was in a case, and the teacher was like, "Be careful, he had a gun in it." And I
How would you have a gun in a guitar?
in the guitar case, it, like he was
Oh,
suggesting that
okay.
it was like had a gun instead of a yeah.
Man, you have a rifle in that guitar case?
And that's
Yo.
not even the first time people have like called me like the quiet kid or like said that I had a gun on me. And I'm literally the one talk who always is against idiots having guns. That's why I could have a
Yeah,
Mm.
it's
gun,
why
but I'm not
180
gonna.
wanted to get a gun.
No gun. Bad.
He's
Drop
an
it.
idiot. He
Drop it.
shouldn't have a
No
gun.
guns.
And then like I was like, bro, don't do that. Do you not remember the school like how there was a school shooting? How there was a school shooting already near the school? God
Remember
damn.
how there was a school shooting that was followed after a game of bowling? Don't
What
you
the fuck?
remember? These guys went to a bowling alley and then they were like, "Yo, let's totally like shoot up a school and shit."
That's
That would
funny.
be so cool, bro.
That
Totally. And then they
peak
made a movie
comedy.
about it.
What
Peak
was the movie
comedy.
called?
Bowling for
Never did.
Columbine.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm gonna just let's go look up some more. I'm gonna go search up balls and I want to see what comes up.
He wants to search balls. I think this is
Okay.
ground coming out live, guys.
Nut
Or
rub,
in
ball
4K,
save cologne.
40K. Warhammer, 40K. Down bad.
Ballsy balls wash slash
Oh,
product slash the nut rub ball safe
huh?
cologne.
While ground
It's
talks about balls, let's talk about
Sex.
there's a lot of rubber balls,
red, red,
guys.
red, 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 red,
What
What the
about the
f-
example we used to like FNF and it was kind of cringe?
the
It
balls
was kind of
harden.
cringe.
Ready or
The
not,
balls
here
harden.
I come. You can hide. I'm
Please
gonna
shut the
find you.
fuck up. Please shut the fuck up.
Please.
I'm gonna
Obviously.
find you and
Obviously.
eat
Oh my
and
fucking god.
leave.
Obviously.
Ready or not, here I
Ground.
come.
Ground. This
You
is
can't
what you
hide.
caused. Ground. You caused
I'm gonna
this.
kill you just
Okay,
like
I'm gonna turn it
little
down.
Georgie.
Ground. This is what you caused. He's now singing because of you. This is all
Have
I
you
because of
was
ever?
just talking about balls wash. What the fuck, man?
that's
And
why he
I
said
don't want to hear you talk about balls wash, which is why I
Fine, I'll
decided to
talk
start
about the
seeing the
Vice Golf, but
Pennywise
I'll talk
vid.
about Vice Pro Plus, or
okay,
basically
I'm gonna start
golf
talking about
balls.
the the freaking maple
The
syrup
spunker of
flavor.
today's video.
Oh yeah,
Let's go search up the sponsor for this today's video. So fake
You will be
grass.
scammed.
No. Yeah,
Oh, I
you'll
can call a number.
you'll no that's the wrong one. You won't be scammed if you click the link in the description. That's where the actual site is.
Oh, I need to go search up that link.
Yeah, it's
Give
in
me
the
a second.
it's
Let's
just
just
in
go
the
straight over to Fox's profile.
Twitter.
it's just in the subscription the description. You'll be able to find it.
Today is gonna be the day when it all comes
Yeah,
back
don't worry,
to
I'm
you.
already there.
Yeah, he's in the
Our sponsor,
description.
buy some artificial grass today, cause your grass is ass. What is
Oh,
grass? If you don't know what the fuck grass is, that means you need to go touch some.
Yo,
So
don't
don't
spoil
go. So
anything.
don't worry, I'll just stop reading there. Yeah. Let's go download Totally Not a Virus.
It's not even
Grass, type
downloading.
of a herbaceous plant. Grass is a plant with narrow leaves growing from the base. A common kind of grass is used to cover the ground in a lawn and other places. Grass gets water from the roots in the ground. Grasses are monocotyledon herbaceous plants.
you ever wonder if the world would truly be better if humanity just stopped existing?
I already
No,
know it would be.
it wouldn't. That's
Yes,
kind of
it
the
would.
thing.
You guys want to get political? World War III.
World War III is not happening. Shut up.
Actually, it kind
I don't know.
Bro, I just know
It won't
Russia
happen to
has
us, Atlas.
I just know it because
Russia will have the ability is currently within the ability to siege Ukraine or some shit.
guys, think about it.
And
Think
I
about
know.
it. Think about it. If the Earth never had humans, the Earth would be fine. But now, now humans are actually important. If all humans died, like right now, the Earth would absolutely die.
Mm,
Yeah.
debatable because the production of the things that are actively harming the Earth would stop, but also humans' attempts to preserve what parts of the Earth might collapse.
Everything on
But
Earth is
the
gonna like
but
collapse.
Earth
All the meteors
itself
are,
would probably be able to reset.
all the meteors are. All the friggin' satellites and stuff are gonna come crashing down after a while because they need like fuel and whatever. I don't freaking know.
Radio
So
shit.
yeah, and that's just like what this stuff is gonna happen like nuclear waste and stuff and power
Our
plants.
planet could ultimately just become Earth in Wall-E.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd all be obese fucking apes sitting in a fucking spaceship, not even able to use our own two fucking legs.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I like running, so I'd probably like even if I was in that world, I'd probably still have good legs because I like running. It's fun. How did nobody like running in that entire like everybody on Earth? Nobody liked
It's
running.
not that people didn't like running. It was like they invented the technology to basically make things easier, and by making things easier, we no longer needed to be active, which in turn impacted our bodies.
I'm not
And
saying there are people who love exercise who like literally
yes, there
don't
were people who
care.
might have been active, but though those people could have eased like also fallen victim to the luxuries of being able to sit in a hovering chair that could get us anywhere we wanted.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable in a chair like that. It's just like it's floating chair. What if you're floating
But you
around?
have to ask the
What if it falls
question,
over and dies?
would they even be able to use their legs in the first place? I mean, we know how Wally ends. They all step out of the fucking ship, managing to walk somehow. But realistically, they haven't used their legs for maybe hundreds of years as a species. Would would their legs even be how they were in the film? That's probably something for a game theory, or sorry, a film theory.
Oh no,
But
he's summoning map hack.
What the fuck? I
Map
was
hack's gonna
listening
be in my
to. I was
body.
watching a YouTube video for like 2.5 seconds,
Why
and
do
then
you
yeah.
don't wait? Stay with us, please.
Sorry, man. It's just that
what's
your
okay?
mama.
What's your input? We're talking about Wally and specifically the humans in Wally. Like,
Yeah, they're big fat.
yeah, but
The
like
Discord mods.
realistically, that like the way they're built, would they really be able to walk?
No,
Exactly.
that's why they don't walk.
They didn't walk, but you know how Wally ended. Realistically, probably just would have restarted the vicious cycle.
Yeah,
Awkward silence broken by.
Why?
cause yeah your mama.
Ground. Remember, I know where you live.
So, Spider Man.
I want pictures.
That's some neat trick. That sense of yours. Norman? Norman is on sabbatical, honey.
Yo, Ryuk, Death Note.
Ryu Death Note?
Yeah, no, Norman Osborn is voiced by Ryuk Death Note.
Ryu Death Note?
It's true.
I
You can
don't
just look it up.
think Willem Dafoe would voice an anime character.
No, you can
Damn.
check it. You can look it up. It's literally Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe
Alright
voiced
then, chat. Alright, I'll search it. Voice for Ryu Death Note.
English.
English voice for Ryu. How is that spelled? RYO?
RYUK. RYUK. He's about to lose his crap in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I was a little off, but yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, it's Willem Dafoe.
Hold on, where is this? I'm the voice actor. Ryuk. Uh, I don't see any Willem Dafoe
I don't know what you're talking about. It's
Japanese
My
voice.
eyes burn.
Let's try a different. Wikipedia.
Hey yo, how long has this video been going
Fictional
on
character in the
for?
manga series Death Note created by yada yada yada. He's in anime is voiced by Japanese and Brian Drummond in the English version. Brian Drummond in the English version. Both actors reprised their roles for voicing the computer-generated version of the character in the live-action film. With Jun Fukushima voicing the CG version of the live-action television drama. In the musical, Ryuk portrayed by Kotaro Yoshida in the American live-action film adaptation, Jason Lies played the character in the costume, with Willem Dafoe provided the voice acting and facial motion capture. In the
Okay.
American live-action film adaptation, yes, Willem Dafoe did voice Ryuk, but you weren't specific, so I think I win.
I heard you
Well, if it
also
isn't
played in the
Saucy Jack,
original. I heard that he
What?
also played in the original.
well, if it isn't Saucy Jack,
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack, what?
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Well, if it isn't Jack.
Well, if it isn't Saucy
Enough
Jack.
games, Senator.
Holy
It's
crap.
time. Let him rip. Some shit.
Man, that would have been so funny if that
My question
original
is,
was
how
Jack.
many of the songs from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance do you know?
One. And that is all.
Standing here, I realize,
Yes.
fuck you, you don't even know the only thing I know for real. Come on, boys, wake up! We need to be talkative!
Yep, yep, yep.
Hmm.
Can we talk about how Ozzy is Sussy Baka? Would that be funny?
What?
Would that
Can
be
you
funny?
repeat? You were very quiet.
Should we talk about how Ozzy is Sussy Baka? Would that be funny?
I am not a sussy Barker. I thought that meme was dead.
Apparently it isn't. It's very sad that people still think it's funny. Says a lot
Wait,
about
people still think it's
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
funny in what world? America?
apparently all over the world. It says something about the state of the world we live in.
What? I didn't realize there was an anime for Metal Gear Rising. I have a dream that one day every man will control his own destiny. Okay, are we all done?
Um.
Or have we reached the conclusion that we could not possibly think of anything else to talk about?
Probably not. We probably can find something funny to talk about.
Well, if that is going to be prefaced with at least 25 minutes of awkward silence, I think it is about time to finish the episode.
So anyway, what are you guys' favorite
My point
favorite
exactly.
favorite games? What are you guys' favorite games?
Favorite games right
Yeah.
now?
Right now, what's your favorite game? This doesn't involve the
Hmm.
ground very much because yeah.
He's not even with us anymore. Ground's just fucking posting memes
I'm
about
sorry,
Metal Gear
man.
Rising Revenge.
That's all I'm getting in my fucking recommended, man.
That's a pretty good sort. How about some sources to back it up? My
Repopulate
sources
the
is that I
earth.
made it the fuck up. That and one day we'll mom.
What?
Anyway, okay, I think this is the definition of we are out of ideas.
Yep.
I have the one who's gonna be silent on you guys now, Lamau.
So yeah, this is what
Okay,
yeah,
let us
pretty
all agree. Yes? Thank
Yes, I think we're
you
out of
for
ideas. How about we?
watching.
Okay, how do we conclude this?
this is why we can't make good episodes.
I just stopped talking because you guys were talking, so I was like, okay.
We can't come up with any good
Do we
ideas.
do we
Kind of because Ozzy. Anyway.
All right, let's. Okay. So thanks for watching this episode of the Oddities podcast. I
episode
hope you.
10, baby?
I
Let's go for at least 2 more before we can't think of any more ideas and we abandon this show entirely, only to
I
come
don't
back
want to.
years later and with some new shit.
I think
Yeah,
we'll be fine. Episode 12 is gonna be another guest episode. I think we'll be
as
fine.
usual. We'll have to search for guests. If you're interested, I don't know, leave a comment on YouTube because that seems to be the
We
only
already
place
have
we can.
guests.
Oh, we do already have guests? Still,
Yes, but I'm not
put
gonna. But
in
I
your
won't spoil it.
resume or whatever at a non-existent email address, and we will never get to
No,
you
we do have
about
an email address. We have the Oddities podcast email address. But you know what? Just text.
text.
Okay,
Text in
Fox, please, please, Fox, please bleep that.
0435
Please
555
bleep out that empty space.
Yeah.
13006 55506.
Actually,
Uh,
message at
a resume, and then he'll say "fuck off."
that's not actually my Gmail, by the way.
Yeah, of
Do
course.
not
But he's
try.
gonna
Do
say,
not attempt to reach this
but
Gmail. It is
whoever
not a
will.
legitimate Gmail, and any attempts to reach it will turn up nothing.
My
You'll
real
turn
Yes.
up in the end.
my real email is
Episode 9 is a YouTube exclusive, as the file size of it was too big for
Well,
Spotify.
episode 9 is on Spotify. Just
okay.
Thank you all for watching this episode of the Oddities Podcast. And
let's
we
hopefully see you
will
next time.
see you next time. This is
Have a nice day.
Australian Man Ozzy, aka Cadence6CG, aka Creepman45, signing off.
If you want to be a guest on the Oddities podcast, join the Discord server. It's linked down below. I hope you have a good rest of your day.